Yo, welcome back to Against the Spread podcast. This is week 13 of the NFL. Here joined obviously as always by Declan or at Luffy Bets.
Good to be here. Solid week. Actually, excellent week last week. So hopefully,
Yeah, you did beast. That's ridiculous. The Rams were the only thing stopping you from picking every game.
yeah, I was a bit 50-50 on that game as well. It was bad man Aaron
Uh,
Rodgers, but
yeah, I sort of swayed your opinion.
yeah,
Take me out of the equation. I think you picked Green Bay. So, um, yeah, no, that was a bit rough. But Buccaneers clutched up last week. Thankfully for the accounts. What about you?
what was the game that I won big off last week? It was
Oh, the Jets.
yeah,
The
the mighty
Jets.
Jets, the 100 unit play on the Jets, never in doubt as well. But
100 unit play on the Jets. Said that you're the first person to say that, I think,
I think
in
I
the
am.
history.
I think I am. Um, yeah,
Washington did well, almost
oh
through,
yeah,
but
Washington. Yep, Russell West. I was about to say West Brick, but what's his name? Wilson
yeah.
played terrible last week, but hopefully it bounced back this week for me at least.
This Seattle were my top three, but as soon as that line came in, I just have to jump off and hop on Washington. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts, facts.
But anyway, we're hopping straight into week 13 picks. Top three games, Declan. Let's go through yours.
Okay, so my first one is Chargers
But don't
Bang.
say don't say
Oh
don't
yeah,
say the
yeah,
line, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chargers Bengals,
Yep.
Vikings Lions,
Classic Vikings.
and 49ers Seahawks.
Oh, all right. That's fair enough. Mine. I'm Chargers, Bengals as well. Giants, Dolphins,
Yep.
and maybe I'm leaning on Steelers a Baltimore game. Um, I'm not that firm this week. I'm not like last week where I had my picks,
Yeah,
set in
facts,
stone.
facts.
Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of wiggle room. Maybe Philly Jets, but we'll get into it anyway. All right, we'll run through these other games quickly. Starting off with Cardinals Bears in Chicago. Cardinals minus 7.5. What do you think?
This is actually an interesting game. Cardinals are surprisingly doing well without I think Kyle's back this week.
Yeah, Kyler and D Hop playing.
Yeah, I'll be taking Arizona here. Not no money, of course, but if I had to pick, I'd be taking Cardinals. I think they might blow them out here. I don't have faith in the Bears.
Yeah, that is fair enough. I think Cardinals can do it as well, but 7.5 is a lot of points in Chicago.
Yeah.
Maybe Arizona want to slip up on the way to the finals at least, another time.
Yeah, this might be their loss, which is needed.
Kyler and D Hop both fresh. Teams used to um fill in. I might take Chicago plus 7.5 just if I had
Fair,
to pick.
fair, fair.
All right, moving on. Colts Texans. This game is quite tricky if you ask me.
Yeah, well, I faded the Texans last week. No way they should be favorites in any game. But
Yeah,
this
10 points
10,
is a lot.
yeah, 10 is a lot. Colts have been playing well. They actually did very, very good against the Bucks last week. Um,
Mhm.
it's at Texans as well. I'll be taking Colts, but it would
Yep.
not surprise me if Texans cover here. There's no way Colts lose outright, but yeah.
Thing is, Texans have the worst rushing, or the second worst rushing defense, or second most allowed rushing yards in the comp.
True.
And
Fair.
obviously with Jonathan Taylor, he's pretty cracked. I think everyone's riding the Jonathan Taylor bandwagon right now, so I won't be surprised if Houston can hold up, but depends a lot. Although last time they played Colts, blew out Texans. I don't know. It's a tough game. I'll take Colts minus 10.
Facts, facts.
Obviously, it wouldn't be surprising if Houston can cover the 10. I would be surprised if they win,
Oh,
but
stop.
if they cover, oh, I said I would be. I
Oh,
would be
you would
surprised
be,
if they
yeah.
win, but they definitely can cover.
Yeah.
All right, skipping Chargers, skipping Minnesota, skipping Giants. Let's talk about Eagles Jets. All right, Gardner Minshew, the bad man. I reckon he might be able to get it done. Minshew mania. -5 is definitely doable. Philly have. Did you know this? Philly have the best, what's it called, rushing defense, I believe.
Philadelphia.
Wait, Was it? Well, look, the defensive rushing. No, that's Buccaneers. Sorry. Yeah, Philadelphia have the most rushing yards in the league actually, offensively.
Oh yeah, I did see that stat. Yeah, I did. Yeah, and they don't have a
Um.
player over 100 yards like averaging a game as well.
Oh really?
Mm.
Oh, I did not know that. Um. And the Jets have allowed a lot of rushing yards, so Gardner Minshew might not matter that much if they're gonna run the ball anyway. Although Jalen Hurts did a lot of the rushing, obviously. Well, actually, I don't know. Did he get a lot of the rushing yards, Jalen Hurts?
Yeah,
Um,
he's like a Lamar V2, I reckon. Or like,
mm. So the thing is, will Philly still run the ball? You know what I mean? Like, I think they can cover 5. I'm a little bit confident, but I don't know if I can make it a top 3 play just yet. There is a lot of money on the Eagles, which is concerning.
mm.
But yeah, I'd have to go with Philly -5 here.
I'll be taking if I had to Philly as well, but it does concern me a little that New York like to run the ball a bit, which is good because Zach Wilson is horrible, but
Mm,
they could control time of possession here just like they did to Houston last week. They had like 2 to 3 to 1
yeah,
time of possession against them, but if they run the ball like that, I can definitely see a +5 cover here, but I'll be taking the Eagles just on faith that they're better than the Jets.
yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, maybe I won't leave it in the top 3. It'll just miss out. But if they cover, I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Um, moving on. Buccaneers Falcons, also a bit of a danger game. 10.5 in Atlanta. Buccaneers favorites, obviously. Um, Tom Brady's just about to start warming up. It's about that time. I think, although it's a divisional game and 10.5 points is a lot. These ones are just a bit tough. What do you reckon?
I nothing in my body is telling me to take the Falcons here. Bucks are clearly the better team here, but I'll be taking the Falcons gladly. This was almost in my top 3, but I left it
Really?
out. I obviously not they're not gonna win outright, no chance. But the 10.5 at home, divisional game, I'll gladly take that.
Interesting. Mine is almost at 11, I believe. Or could jump out. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, and I can sort of see the Buccaneers team just riding this game off. Not expecting much, and then just Falcons come out charging. I think Cordarrelle Patterson's back for the Falcons, which is good. Calvin Ridley's still out, I believe. But yeah, I can definitely see them covering. I think Buccaneers will win. I wouldn't be surprised if it's close, and
Yeah,
Brady has to do like a last quarter drive.
yeah, for a field goal or something.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I can see that. Even though Brady's, starting to get warmed up, Falcons will give it a good go, I reckon. All right, plus 10.5 Falcons. Um, that concludes the early games apart from our top 3. Jacksonville in Los Angeles. LA Rams -13.
Uh,
Now this is
you go, you
nah. No, you go, you go.
go. I know your Rams are close to your heart, but
The Rams have the same record as the Bengals right now. I'm highly concerned.
yeah, they fell off quickly as soon as they got OBJ. I'm not saying there's a curse there, but just saying. Um, I'll be taking. Oh, this 13's tough. If it was 10, I'd take Rams all day, but this 13's making me a little nervous.
Take Jacksonville.
I'll pick
No
the
doubt, I'm taking
Rams.
Jacksonville.
I'm taking the Rams here just because I have faith in their defense to get better. But Stafford is terrible, one of the worst QBs in the league. But I'll have faith in their defense.
This is the game where you just gotta tell Matthew Stafford not to throw a pick six. If you throw a pick six against the Jaguars, you're terrible. Like you just gotta break that streak. This game couldn't come at a better time, if you ask me. Um, Jacksonville will cover, in my opinion, because Rams I think will try a whole bunch of random shit just to find their way, like see how they can get OBJ involved and stuff. Um, you know, I think Jacksonville do cover.
Actually,
You
changing my
go with
pick. I'm going Jacksonville. Sorry.
+13. No, it's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah. You've convinced me.
I know, I know. I do that often. No, I'm not betting this game, obviously. But yeah, I would go with Jacksonville against the Rams. I do not trust them right now. A lot of money's still on the Rams to cover as well,
Yeah.
which is highly concerning based on their recent form. Anyways, moving on. Our football team in Las Vegas. Las Vegas -1.5 favorites. This is tough.
Yes, this is another 50-50 game. I like the 50-50 games. Um, Washington showed life last week against Seattle. Actually looked like a good team. Um,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
it's at Las Vegas, which obviously they get the home crowd advantage, but I'm not sure if they're up to the scratch. Washington need this win for since the Cowboys beat the Saints to stay in the hunt for the playoff spot.
Aren't they
Um,
still in seventh? I swear.
yeah, it's around that, and
But it's a lot of pressure on.
yeah, well, if Philly play or wins as well, it'll put more pressure on. I reckon Washington win well here.
Yeah, I mean Raiders. They look like they're about like they're just holding on. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they get that
facts.
win against the Cowboys, which was a bailout.
Oh, that was a Vegas special, 28 penalties or something like that.
Yeah, give me the football team +1.5. Moving on, Steelers +4 against Bolt. Oh wait, did I put this in my top three? I
Uh,
might have.
I think you did, but
Oh, I was on the edge, you know. Steelers +4. Alright, let's do it anyway. In Pittsburgh against the Ravens. In Pittsburgh, outsiders. Mm, how badly they played last week. This is a comeback game for Pittsburgh, I reckon. I mean, Baltimore, you saw how they played against the Browns.
mm,
Jesus. Lamar 4 interceptions. And Steelers did alright against Chargers. Like, they came back. They looked good in offense.
yeah,
I think Steelers have a good chance of winning outright here.
yeah.
And +4 is a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the Steelers line here. If I had to, 100%. I actually might put money on this as well. Come game time, only
Yeah.
little beans, but um, Lamar and Taysom Hill are similar players at the moment, just throwing interceptions at will. And I reckon the Steelers defense like shuts Ravens down hard. They don't have the receivers or the throwing capabilities to outdo the Steelers. But yeah, I reckon your point Steelers money line actually might hit, but +4 is a lock for me.
Yeah, the only thing is, Steelers rushing defense. They're what, fifth most allowed yards on the rush.
I think they got one of their good linebackers back last week though, so hopefully he gets up to a scratch.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They won't have to defend much of they can only score 16 points on the Browns. Only one touchdown.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Pittsburgh defense will be fine. Although yeah, nah, I think I will put money on the Steelers, you know, unless Ben just decides to what? It's a conference game as well. Um Ravens are probably the touch wood, like they do not deserve to be leading like the AFC. The AFC is in shambles right now.
Yeah.
Ever since Titans lost Derrick Henry, it's just been a mess if you ask me.
Yeah, facts.
Steelers can definitely win this game. Steelers +4, I might put money on it.
Would you add it to your
Skip.
top 3 or?
Yeah, I'll make that my third. I'll make that my third. Okay, skipping 49ers Seahawks. Denver, Kansas City. I really wanted Denver to be playing like a 50-50 team. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
could fade
facts.
them that hard.
Yeah, yeah.
But because, you know, well, there was a good win last week by the Broncos. Not
Oh,
gonna
it was a
lie.
massive win. Massive win.
Yeah,
That was
I know you had that.
Yeah, I had like 60, 50 units, something like that on them. They play well.
They did play well. I'll give them that. But you know, after those weeks, that's when I wish they were playing like a football team or something. You know, maybe even I don't know, someone 50-50. But Kansas City 9.5. I'm just gonna have to watch this game. Maybe put an anytime touchdown score on. You know, yeah, if I had to. Oh yeah, I heard a big tip actually.
What's that?
Mahomes is out.
Oh yeah.
Jackson Mahomes, he won't be there.
Oh, that
I don't
clown.
think Jackson won't be attending, so I won't be surprised if Patrick Ball's out here. Kansas minus 9.5.
I agree. Kansas minus 9.5. The money is, last time I checked, was 50-50, and
That's sad.
at times leading more Broncos. Although Teddy does cover against Mahomes, and the Chiefs have been on a hot streak. They've been turning up. Their
Yeah,
defense isn't as bad as it was, so I'll take the Chiefs line here.
fair enough. Yeah, 9.5. I don't. If Broncos, and I think Broncos haven't beaten Chiefs in like 5 years or something. I heard, or
Mm.
like 5 straight games. I don't know. There's a big difference there, but um, anyways, Chiefs are on a big win streak, and I'd like to see that ride out. Um, yeah, moving on to the Monday Night Football or Tuesday morning, depending where you're at. This is tough. Patriots +3 in Buffalo. Money's pretty split. Um, I like Buffalo -3 here. It's just I can't see three neg lines getting up in all primetime games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
If Denver somehow cover, I might consider Buffalo line, but it's just law of probability. Like 1 and 1 plus line's bound to get up. And although Saints should have covered on Thursday night, like that was a
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah. Well, it's Taysom Hill. He's horrible. But
Mm. So anyway, your thoughts?
this was close to my. I'll be putting money on this, but this was close to my top three as well. This is a medium unit play. It might turn into a bigger play come game time, but I've got a very good suspicion that the Patriots will be heavily backed here come
Mhm.
game time. So if this line goes, if it stays at 3, fine. If it goes to 2.5, load the units. Buffalo all day. Don't be fooled. Buffalo are the better team here by far.
Mhm.
I saw the weather report as well. It'll be snowing. So Mac Jones will get off his high horse and he will struggle. Um,
Bill Belichick is a specialist in the snow, though.
yeah, he is, but I don't know. I've got no faith in Mac Jones first year. Maybe in the future, yeah, but not at the moment.
The line is edging towards 2.5 as well.
Mm.
Um, -3 is paying $2 right now. Yeah. Well, you've convinced me now. I'll probably take some units on that one.
And Vegas won't allow a public sided dog in prime time to win outright
Yeah,
as
people
well.
would be
Yeah,
voting on the money line as well, which is a liability
yeah.
for the bookies. Alrighty. Yeah, that wraps up the other games. Let's move to our picks. A Chargers Bengals. I think we both have the same idea here. Chargers +3.
Yeah, this is a load up for me. This is considerable units placed on the mighty Chargers here. Uh,
The line's getting towards 2.5 on 365.
yeah, I might have
It's
to
a dollar
take.
ninety on sports.
I might have to take the 3 now, maybe. But yeah, I think Chargers win money line outright. Win well, win easy.
Mhm.
Uh,
Take the
everyone's
3.
Yeah, everyone saw the Chargers last week, got blown out by Broncos. Everyone saw what Bengals did last week to the Steelers, won by like 40 points or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, recency bias. The mean will come soon. The mean is tomorrow, so uh, Chargers money
What
line.
does the mean? What does the mean?
Well, you can't be overplaying. You can't be
Yeah.
exceeding your talent and then continue at that pace.
Mhm.
So
You learn something new every day.
Chargers +3 for me.
Yep, I agree. You said it all for me. Public loaded on Bengals. As you said, recency bias. Time for Chargers to come back. I'll take +3 just to save like a late field goal or something.
Mm.
But they should hopefully win money line anyway.
Yeah, I reckon money line hits.
Alright, moving on. Is that your top one, you reckon?
Yeah, that's my lock. And by the way, that is oh no, it's another game. Don't worry, don't worry.
All good. Moving on then. Lions, Minnesota. The line is currently at -7 in favor of Minnesota in Detroit, Motor City.
So I love the Lions here. Love them well.
You like the Lions here?
Yep. It's the the bookie's biggest liability for the week.
Mm?
Is the Vikings winning and covering. So I'll be taking Lions on the line. Hopefully it gets to 7.5. 7.5. I'll be putting good units down.
Get the hook in.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if the money line hits here. Divisional game as well. At home, Lions getting 7.5. I really love this play.
You do. I swear the public don't mind betting on a Lions cover.
Mm.
Um, well, I was originally with Vikings, covering, but it's the Vikings, like in a divisional game, like they will, it's not. Uh,
The,
it's hard to say.
the
I don't think
Viking,
they can be consistent like that.
yeah, the Vikings have the most one possession wins and losses this year. So like they either win or lose
Oh,
by one possession. So if I'm getting 7.5, if it goes to 7.5, that
yeah.
basically fills out that one possession. So at home as well, divisional game, I'll gladly take it.
You've convinced me. That might be a play actually. All right. If it gets to 7.5, I'll probably have a sprinkle on the line.
Facts, facts.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay. Moving on. Giants, Dolphins. Mike Lennon is playing. Giants 6.5 points outsiders. I think Mike Lennon can be a bad man, Dexter.
I
Mike
was very
Lennon can
surprised.
be a bad man.
I was very concerned about what side you would be taking here because this is the second biggest liability for the books.
Oh, the Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
That's like the Texans last week.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
way. Although Miami have been playing well,
They
but
have been versing bum teams though. Like take Baltimore
yeah,
out of it. Jets, Panthers. Like Cam Newton is the most washed player I've ever seen in my life. Houston. So yeah.
it might be wrong of me to put my faith in this man, but I have faith in the Giants. I don't think Miami need to be that heavily backed.
Fair,
You
fair.
look at like the first 5 games, you would not think there'll be a point where Miami would be 6.5 point favorites.
Yeah,
Like
they're horrible. They are
the
horrible.
recency bias, as he said, the mean will come, Declan. The mean will come. Miami have the worst passing defense, as well, in the league. But I don't know. Over the past 5 games, I think the defense has been playing better. Um, yeah. No, I've got faith in the man to cover 6.5. It won't be like a lot of money, but it's a nice play if you ask me. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm not sure if money line hits. I would not be surprised if it did. But the 6.5, I really like the. It's a strong play. The
Yeah.
line.
Could it get out to 7?
I doubt it. The books won't let that happen. If it gets to 7, that's free
The
money.
shops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would take out loans and everything to hit the 7. So
Fair enough. Um, is that no? We've got 49ers in Seattle. 49ers -3. I think I know your pick already here.
this is my second favorite player of the week.
Hmm.
Uh, give me the Seahawks here. As bad as they are.
As bad as they are.
As bad as they are. Uh, give me the Seahawks here. There's no chance after the recent performances from Seahawks and 49ers. Like, 49ers have been feasting.
Mm.
Touched up Rams, Minnesota. Seattle, horrible against Green Bay, Arizona, Washington. No one's giving them a chance. Divisional game at home, catching points. And this stat, I saw this stat. Pete Carroll off a multi-game losing streak in his career, 16-1.
Take money line. Take out loans.
So this is a considerable load. Seattle Seahawks +3.5 for me.
You think about it as well. Recently, like San Fran been dominating. Seahawks been trash.
Yeah, facts.
The line should be like 4.5, 5 even.
Oh,
'Cause the bookies are like they know what's going on. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
It especially
Smart.
like no one's wanting to put money down on Seattle. Like no one wants to do that. But the
Yeah.
line is still 3.5, and it hasn't changed. Like it hasn't moved. It's probably gonna come down to like 3 or 2.5 come game time. So
I agree.
yeah. So take it while you
Oh, you
can.
might have convinced me there. If I wake up, around 7 o'clock, I've taken a dub or something. I might sprinkle Declan. Maybe
Just
even Seahawks money line.
reinvest.
I'll take the 3.5. That's actually good. So top 3 picks. So we both have Chargers +3. I have Giants +6.5, and Steelers +4. Wait, what do you have?
I've
Do it
got the
again?
I've got the Chargers line, the 49ers line, and the Lions line. If it gets to 7.5, considerable units, but if it stays at 7,
Mhm.
only a light play, but I still like it.
Check Twitter as well. At Luffy Bets. He'll be posting there. And also Against the Spread podcast at ATS_P0D. We'll post everything on there. Comment, if you've got any inquiries or anything. But yeah, that about wraps it up. Any final comments?
Best of luck. Hopefully everyone wins big.
Facts. Anyway, catch you guys later. Cheers.